Well, summer finally decided to make an appearance here in the Pacific Northwest. Things are looking good. I'm out here on my parents' property. Give you a nice little view of everything. Oh, wildflowers. And I'm gonna come out and film top 10 summer frags. So I already did my designer list, and today I was going to kind of do a 10 of niche slash independent house, but you know what, I think I'm gonna split it up into two. So welcome to my top 7 niche fragrances that I'm wearing for summer. Stick around. Hey, what's cracking YouTube? I'm Brandon. Welcome to DaVinci's Alchemyst. If you're new to my channel, thanks for coming and checking me out. If you are a repeat subscriber, also thank you for coming by and checking out my list today. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to split up into 2 more lists now instead of just doing a 10 combination of niche and indie house into like the one top 10 niche list. I'm going to go ahead and go today with my top 7 niche fragrances for summer 2020. Before I get started, if you are new to my channel, please stick around to the end. Consider subscribing. It's a great way to help me out and show support, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So I wanted to bring to your guys' attention my fragrances that I'm looking to wear most in the summer, and I've already been wearing them a little bit. Now, this doesn't mean that I won't be wearing any other fragrances out of my collection. And again, these are all from my collection. And there definitely is no particular order, but these are the ones that I'm definitely looking at the most for this summer. So as sort of a honorable mention before I start my list, I'm gonna bring to your guys' attention one that is being discontinued at this point. This is L'Homme Ideal Cologne from Guerlain. I recently did a review of this little bad boy. You can go ahead and go check that out up there if you like. This is unfortunately discontinued, so you won't be able to get it forever, but you probably will be able to get it on discounters for a while. But I did hear that the price is getting a little bit high on it, or rather it is starting to climb now that they announced that discontinued mint. This is almond, this is citrus, this is kind of a creamy, slightly soapy vibe. Really good for summer. If you can get your hands on it, do it while you can. Again, my honorable mention, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. All right, kids, let's get into this list. But first, I want to talk about Macaque. This is from the House of Zoologist. Yes, it actually is Macaque. It is a monkey, for those of you that are not familiar. This is one of my favorite from Zoologist. There's this great green tea, some cedar, some green apple. It's slightly musky, definitely has some depth, some florals in the background. Again, there's cedar, so there's definitely a woody element to it. Great for the summer. It's nice and substantial. Decent amount of lasting power on this, to be honest, and I will be doing a full review of this in the future. If you get a chance, get a sample of this. This is Macaque from Zoologist. Unfortunately, with this whole COVID BS, we really don't get to spend a lot of time with our friends. The country's just now finally starting to open up. It's starting to do that around the world, but I know that we're missing hangout times, and one thing that I'm missing a bunch is Sunday brunch. And so that's why I'm bringing to this list from Kieran NYC, Sunday Brunch. This is a really beautiful fragrance house. If you guys haven't had a chance to check them out yet, they're cruelty-free, natural ingredients. This has this nice orange zest, kind of orange juice feel, much like, you know, the stuff you get at Sunday Brunch. It has a nice little tea element to it, and surprisingly enough, for a freshie like this, it lasts a decent amount of time. It's got some strength from a little bit of woods in the background, and that's enough to kind of carry it through a good couple of hours. It's comforting, it's uplifting, it's relaxing. It's a really, really good fragrance to have in your arsenal for the summertime. Again, that is Sunday Brunch by Kieran NYC. Up next on my list is a recent addition to my collection. One of the reasons why I want to be spending a decent amount of time with it this summer. That is Soleil Italy from Mancera. This has a nice, fresh, floral and slightly citrus opening. It's nice and clean, a little bit soapy, kind of creamy, and it has a real, like a faraway distant reminder, to me anyway, of Irish Spring. Like you jump in the shower and you get that nice, clean, so fresh and so clean feeling. That's not something to hate on when you're trying to feel good in the summer. And this lasts a decent amount of time. It's definitely a unisex fragrance in my opinion. There's a lot going for this, man. It's a really, really great fragrance, really fresh. Again, it got a nice little citrus, soapy feel to it. It picks you up during the day, put it on, carries you through, makes you feel, I mean, in the heat, man, this is great because like today is a nice, really muggy day and I threw this on earlier and it's helping me get through the fact that I'm sitting here schwitzing in the field in the middle of nowhere. I think this is a big finger on the pulse fragrance this year, Soleil Italy from Mancera. Check it out. Now, we don't get a chance to go a lot of places right now this summer. I know that all my vacations got canceled. I'm really bummed out about it. I was planning on going to Mexico. I was gonna try to get over to England. Sometimes you just need a mini vacation in a bottle, and this mini vacation that I'm talking about is Aqua de Parma Fico de Amalfi. Fig upon fig upon fig, baby. We got nice creamy fig milk sort of a feel. We've got green fig, we've got the woody fig, I mean, and a nice little citrus in the background. This is such a nice transportative fragrance. Whenever I smell this, it definitely evokes the idea, white suit, white hat, flip-flops, sunglasses, bubbly sangria, hanging out on a cigar boat, sexy summer staple, man. I was able to get this in a nice little 3-pack of 30 mLs with 2 more from the Blue Mediterraneo line, and it didn't cost me very much money. And I'm pretty stoked about it, and actually I guess I could have put those other 2 in this video as well, but this one is definitely kind of like my main go-to for this particular line this year for summer. Fell in love with it a long time ago when I sampled it, and I think that if you sample it, you will fall in love with it too. So get yourself some vacation in a bottle, baby. Aqua de Parma's Fico de Amalfi. All right, coming at you with a heavy hitter for this list. This one is gonna be the darkest one on this list for summer. Some people are gonna be more inclined to wear it towards the later part of the day into the evening. I will wear this whenever the hell I want because I'm just that kind of guy. This is Viva More from Novatus Parfums. This opens up with a nice juicy citrus, a nice juicy pineapple. You're gonna get some nice musky notes, definitely some leather. It almost kind of has a caramelized apple/pineapple sort of feel to it. I really, really dig it, especially when I'm needing something that carries me throughout the day. I can put this thing on and I can go work all day and then I can keep smelling it all the way into the evening, especially if I'm not able to get a shower, which I know sucks because you sweat a bunch when you're a construction worker. But if I'm not able to get a shower directly after work or whatever, I know that I'm not gonna stink up the joint as long as I've got this thing in my arsenal. So I highly suggest you guys check it out to see whether or not it's gonna fit your arsenal. Go check it out, try it for yourself, see if you like it. Viva More from Novatus Parfums, trying to hit you with as much good advice as I possibly can. So boom, there you are. All right, we're getting down to the end of this list. We're coming up on the last 2. This one is from the great and amazing, wonderful, artistic fragrance house of Italie d'Orange. We like to refer to it as Eldo for ease of having a hard time pronouncing French. So Eldo is a house that is non-conventional. They definitely, to me anyway, they're more of an art statement before they are a fragrance. And the fragrances that they put out, I have quite a few of them and I really enjoy them. They're definitely non-conventional. They're not your usual. And that's one of the things that I love about them. This one, I have the worst time pronouncing the name. This I will refer to as Ehrmann, and I will now pronounce through my phone how it's pronounced. Here we go.
Ehrmann, écoute, me paraissait innombré.
There you go. All right, I'm going to write that on the screen because I'm not going to try to repeat that. So, Ehrmann from Eldo is next on my list. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there that there's not a whole hell of a lot of natural ingredients in this list, but they are quality synthetic molecules. And what comes from this, there's a decent amount of black currant and rose, patchouli, a decent amount of isoe super. It comes off to me as very green, very woody, floral and musky. I have never had anything like this in the entirety of my nose being on this planet. Like, this is a fragrance that I have never ever smelt anything like it before. It is 100% unique. It's something that's nice and fresh, and it lasts a decent amount of time on my skin. It's, again, if you're looking for a fragrance for the summer that's out of the ordinary and it's not going to be down like the same vein as everybody else, try this out. Ehrmann from Eldo. For me, and I know this is going to be strange, but again, I'm a weird guy and you all know that. Whenever I put it on, it evokes a visual pattern of houndstooth to me. And when a fragrance can do that and make me see weird shit, really enjoy the hell out of it. So hopefully you will you'll get your hands on this, get a sample, see if you like it. Again, that's Ehrmann from Eldo, Itat Libre d'Orange. So for my final fragrance on the top 7 fragrances for summer 2020 niche edition, I'm going to flip the script on the last one. Whereas the last one uses some good quality synthetic molecules, this company, Abel, uses 100% all natural fragrance oils. Now, this is one of my favorites. This is white vetiver. And I can't say enough good things about this. It is very, very pure, albeit it is quite short-lived. The only thing carrying for the length and whatnot of this fragrance is the vetiver, but the combination of the vetiver and the vanilla and those citrus notes, I mean, it is like walking out into nature. The feeling that I get when I put this on, it's kind of like if you go down to a riverside, there's nobody around, and that cool moisture, the spray from the rapids just comes and washes over you, and it just washes away all your stress, washes away all your negative shit. This does that for me. It is such a great, beautiful fragrance house. They're cruelty-free as well. Just like Kieran NYC. They're a really great company. They're doing great things. You definitely should check them out. Go to their website. I'll link it in the description down below, because I have a really major emotional connection to what this house is doing. I love them, and there's quite a few of them of their range that I really, really enjoy. This one being my favorite. Oh, it's just calming, and man, yeah. I want you to try it out for yourself. They do definitely offer samples. So the end of my list, Abel White Vetiver. All right, that's the end of my list, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate your patronage. To my new viewers, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and go click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to beat the shit out of that notification bell so that you know when I drop future videos. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what niche fragrances for 2020 summer you guys are gonna be wearing. Really interested to see, what other people are gonna have going on. For everybody that came by today, love you guys, appreciate it. I know it's a weird summer, but you know what? Hey, let's all make the most of it, and let's be good to each other and be good to yourselves. And whatever it is you're doing, no matter where you are, no matter where you're going, don't forget, keep calm, stink pretty, and I will see you on the next one.